What's up, everybody? We about to start off this title. Frank Gore has signed a one-day contract, but we'll get on to the intro right about now.
Oh, this is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
What is up, everybody? Let's get on to the discussion. Check out the BGN Sports Media. Be sure to subscribe to their channel. Huge shout out to them. But let's get on to the topic. So Frank Gore has officially signed a one-day contract with the San Francisco 49ers, which means he will retire as a member of the 49ers. So that's a good thing. So a lot of memories growing up. Frank Gore was one of the greatest underdog running backs of all time. He outperformed expectations. He came into the league as a third-round draft pick. He had like a college career where people were questioning about his NFL career because of torn ACLs. He had torn both his ACLs on both sides during his career, and people weren't sure about him, but he overcame the odds. He was the most durable, most consistent running back for the 49ers. He was the heart and soul of this Niners offense. He was the most consistent running back. He's played for at least close to 17 years in the NFL, which kind of outperformed running backs' lifespan because they don't play nowhere past 10 plus years. So when you look at the production of what Frank Gore has established as an NFL all-time player, he's already eclipsed 16,000 yards rushing. I think he had about 80 or something plus touchdowns total and close to 90 plus touchdowns. So in all-purpose yards, I think he got close to 20,000 yards. 20,000 total yards almost, but that's pretty impressive for a running back of his caliber. Nobody expected him to play this long in the NFL. Usually when you come off injuries coming out of college, usually people question, is he going to play long in the NFL? And throughout time, Frank Gore has proven time and time again that he can overcome the odds and be one of the best backs that the 49ers ever drafted. He was one of the most consistent, most durable, most respectable leader in the locker room. So you can't find any better running back than Frank Gore's caliber. So what's up, Crazy Juice? So if you guys have any questions about Frank Gore, let's get on these questions and I'll answer your questions. But I just wanted to put that out there that Frank Gore has signed a one-day contract. He's officially retired as a member of the 49ers. And there's a lot of great moments of Frank Gore. A lot of great moments. A lot of Seattle fans hate to remember these days, but Frank Gore's best moments that I had to be honest about was against the Seattle Seahawks. He had two of his greatest performances where he had over 200 plus yards against their defense. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Seattle fans hate to remember that because he tortured that defense and got he got like 200 yards on those other contests. I believe he had his first one in 2006 where he had 200 yards against that Seattle's defense. And in 2009 against the Seattle defense, a lot of Rams fans hate to remember this, but Frank Gore would give their Rams defense nightmares. The Cardinals, they had to deal with him too, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Rams fans had nightmares with Frank Gore running the ball. Just like how we had nightmares with Steven Jackson too, but I think they were more scared of Frank Gore than we were with Steven Jackson. Seattle Seahawks, they had their own running backs. Like they had a Sean Alexander, then they got a Marshawn Lynch, but we stuck with Frank Gore throughout the years. So we had Frank Gore for consistently a long time. What stands out about Frank Gore is he is a 5-time Pro Bowler. He's already like third all-time in rushing in NFL history, behind. He's behind. Well, I mean, he's behind Walter Payton. So he's barely behind Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith. So that's not bad. That's pretty good elite company because, like, he already surpassed Barry Sanders, which Barry Sanders is one of the best running backs. And no disrespect to Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton, but I thought Barry Sanders was one of the best running backs of his era. And you can't deny that, but you got to give credit where it's due. Emmitt Smith had played for a long time and actually got over 18,000 plus yards in his career rushing. And then you had Walter Payton, who was one of the heart and soul of this Bears team, and he carried them throughout his career. Yeah. And that's what matters. So consistency and playing for a longevity is huge key. Maybe if Barry Sanders would have played longer, maybe he would have had something, but he still retired as a Hall of Famer, so that's all that matters. But when you look at Frank Gore's accomplishment, he's an all-pro. He's well-respected. This guy was somebody that people wanted to play for. This guy had a lot of heart. And in today's NFL, you won't find players like of this caliber. You won't find a lot of durability at that position. Frank Gore, even through 17 or 16 years in the NFL, he has proven time and time again that he was very durable, very consistent, very well respected, and he was a mentor to a lot of these young running backs too. So he was a huge beneficial to these young running backs because they wanted to pick his knowledge, pick his brain a little bit just to play at the next level. So that's what makes Frank Gore outstanding as a player. But since nobody wants to bring up that conversation, we only have Crazy Juice. But let's get on to another topic. I don't know if you guys are well aware, but Alex Mack has officially retired from the NFL. I just wanted to put that out there since I posted that video. Hey, what's up, CarCast? So Alex Mack retires, pretty much opens a spot at center. So the center spot, see, that's the one question mark. Nobody doesn't know who's going to start at center. People are talking front runner is Jake Brendo. Then they got this Keith Sutherland, and then they got Daniel Brunskill, and then they got Donovan West, Jason Poole. But it's a lot of these unknown mysteries, so nobody doesn't know who's going to start at center. So that's pretty much wide open. So the question, let me put this question out here. Let me put a question. If you guys had a guess, who would be the starter at center? That's the one question, yeah. Do you think Frank Gore is a Hall of Famer? Without a doubt. He is a Hall of Famer. First ballot, bro. Come on. There is no running back of his caliber playing 16 years in the NFL and being very consistent. No other running back. And he's already like he surpassed Barry Sanders, and he's already like at the 16,000 yards rushing. He is definitely, without a doubt, a first ballot Hall of Famer. If he doesn't get in, it's a freaking tragedy. Hey, what's up, Brian Cope? What's up, man? But the point is, it's going to be hard to deny his eligibility, dude. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. He eclipsed 16,000 career rushing yards. Oh, you think it's Brunskill? I would guess it could be Brunskill. Why would it be Brunskill to me? Because he played center. He's familiar. He's got the advantage. So I would think Brunskill would probably be a clear winner because he played center the last couple of seasons and they like him at that spot. So he could be the starter. So if Brunskill were to start at center, you get an open spot at guard. So here's another question. If it's going to be Daniel Brunskill playing at center, who would start at the guard spot besides Aaron Banks? Let's get on that question. I think it's going to be an interesting mystery question out there. Very interesting. Yeah, he is without a doubt a first ballot Hall of Famer because there isn't running backs of Frank Gore's caliber. He kind of had like an Emmitt Smith type career without the Super Bowl wins, but he had like a long time career. So definitely agree. J Mouse, what's up, dude? Long time no see, buddy. It's good to hear from you. Yeah, so you think it's Daniel Brunskill, Brian Cole? We'll see about it, but I think you'd be kind of correct about it because it could be Brunskill. Brunskill has been played everywhere the offensive line. He's a guy that's probably going to be placed out there. So if that's the case, let's say Brunskill is our starter at center, then who would play the other guard spot? Because people don't realize we do have another opening spot at guard. So you have the right guard, the left guard spot, and then you got center. So if I had to guess who would be starter at the other guard spot, it would be Buford. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, is it because he was on your show? Or is it because you like this kid? Is it because he fits our versatility and all that stuff? Well, dude, he would be the guy that would start it right off the mat. Right off the bat, dude. He would be a starter from day one if they needed him to play guard. And he could play guard right away. As far as like playing tackle, he might be an option for next year if McGlinchey leaves. So he could be another option there. He could be, but that's what I think it could be. So, okay. So if we were to list Brunskill as our starting center, you put him right there. Aaron Banks is going to play next to Trent Williams, I believe. And then whoever plays next to McGlinchey is going to be Spencer Buford. So that might be a solid lineup right there. That's a pretty good lineup. Even though Brunskill is what he is, but he is definitely going to start. I think he is. They like him at that spot so much. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Whew. Haven't been catching up on a lot of news lately because I've been working double shifts all week, bro. Been working 12 hours, been working 15 hours. Dude, there's even been times I had to work 18 freaking hours. I had to get a lot of extra sleep. But man, whew. So today I'm not going to have too much hours. So probably just get maybe about 8 hours of work, and then I'm done for this week, and then I got another one to go. But they've been flipping me around. So I just looking forward to this offseason. We'll see what happens. But I do like what I've seen so far from the Niners in general. Like, I like that a lot of these players have so after that, okay, after the 49ers have signed Frank Gore to a one-day contract to retire at 49ers, and then Alex Mack retires from the NFL, it creates $4 million in cap space. And then we just officially signed 2 of our draft picks. Drake Jackson has signed a 4-year contract worth about $5 million, I think. And then we just signed Samuel Woolback to a 4-year contract. So I'm looking at our rookies, and I think we're only like 6 more. I think 6 or 7 more rookies to sign, and then we're done with the rookie class. Where do you work? Sounds like Tesla. No, I work security, dude. I worked all around construction sites. I work in countryside. Do I work out of town? Do I work a night shifts or I work a day and night shifts? Do I work 2 different shifts? So I do a lot of security work. So usually I got to watch a lot of these constructions. I got to stay on my toes. I got to watch stuff. And I had to deal with a couple of actions lately. So a lot of people kept starting some problems. I had to get into these little confrontations and get rid of the issues. So that's what it was. But I just do a lot of security work. Usually I get paid to work in the construction sites just to watch all these lumber stuff, all that stuff. And sometimes a lot of risk at Factor too. So I had to deal with a lot of crazy homeless people, or a lot of these crazy lunatic people who are just talking smack. I don't even pay attention to them. That's the fun part. I don't even bother with them. Like the other day, this one guy was talking hella smack, but I think he was on drugs and he was all like screwed up in the head. So I just didn't even pay attention to him. I was just like this, like I was just watching something, didn't even pay attention to him, and then he just walked away like it was just no problem. I just don't even pay attention to him. Yeah, that's what happens, man. I just have to do what I gotta do, man. But whew. So a little later, I am going to collaborate with a Houston Texans vid maker. I think he does content for the Houston Texans. He does Orlando Magics. He does a little bit of everything. I don't know if you guys are very familiar with him, but I am going to have a Houston Texans fan by the name of Spitz389. He seems like a really good content creator, and I just want to do a lot of off-season mix-up with people. I want to do all 32 teams and talk football with them and then build up a good commodity with all of them. So in the works with a lot of people. So as far as the updates of my upcoming guesses, they're going to be pretty interesting. So during this week, after I'm done collaborating with Spitz, there's going to be a fellow. Yeah, I am a maintenance man. I pain a lot. Oh, damn. It must be pretty tough, man. O-line's going to suck pee-pee. Tommy got something to say, brother. I love it. But the upcoming guesses after Spitz 389, there's another one. Boys for Life, I'm going to have for the network collaboration because me and him work outside the network together. So he's a good fellow guy that I work behind the scenes with on the BGN Sports Media. Very cool dude. I don't like the Cowboys, but he's a cool dude with me, so he's all right with me. And then after that, let's see. I get Alex Rollins. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Alex Rollins, but I just inboxed him on Twitter, and he definitely confirmed the schedule Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So I am going to have Alex Rollins. He's a cool dude. I don't know if you guys have checked out his videos, but he does a lot of great narrative breakdown. It's kind of like a very good content. I like watching it. So he agreed to the schedule. And let's see, Stuart Swagger. It's been confirmed that we will collaborate. It's just the schedule delays. A lot of stuff has been going on with him, but he had to put things on hold, and he apologized, which he didn't need to apologize, but he just told me that this is what was going on, and that's why he wasn't able to catch on. So he was a busy guy, but I was appreciated by him to reach back to me and tell me what was going on. But he didn't need to do that, but he's a very cool dude. So you'll see Stuart Swagger on in the coming weeks. And if this goes as planned, okay, if this goes as exactly as planned, there's a good chance that I will get Kevin Atkins. Kevin Atkins will probably be the next upcoming guesses. So according to one of my guys, the Bring the Juice Pod guy, not the Colts content creator, the one from the Central Valley. He told me that he reached out to him and he said that after the OTAs, Kevin Atkins is available, so I should be able to get him on the show by then. So as soon as I get updates, I'll be able to get some info to contact him, and I'll definitely get him on the show. So that's going to be in the works, and we'll see. We'll see about it. And as far as other upcoming guesses, we'll see about it. Let's see if I can get some other big names. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been a lot of different schedules. But I've been mostly doing the NFC West Network, so I've been doing a lot of those podcasts, and every now and then I do round checks for the 49ers. You know, it's kind of fun and all that stuff. I enjoy it, but it's like schedule's kind of been killing me a lot, and I needed to take a little break because I was burning down. I was going through a lot of depression, a lot of shit, so I had to take at least almost an entire week to rest a little bit because I was burned the hell out. I just wasn't feeling like myself, and I just needed to take a well-rested a week. And as soon as I started getting that full week to recover, I started to feel a lot better than I've ever felt, and it's a lot great. So let's see. So Alex Rollins will be the guest coming up. Stuart Swagger will be there. And then there's a good chance I might get another player off of this dude. So I might get an NFL legend. May not be the biggest flashy name out there, but you'll definitely remember who he is. But we'll see if I can get him on the show. I like to get a lot of different NFL players. I don't care if you play for the Cowboys. I don't care if you play for the Raiders or any other team in general. Dude, I just like football in general. I like football players. Football players to me, but I'm a 49er fan all the way. 49ers fan all the way, but I do like NFL players. I do admire their work. If you've been playing at this NFL level and you've been very consistent, I'm going to respect your grind. Robbie Gould. I don't know. Robbie Gold is still with us, so that's pretty much it. But if you guys got any more questions, y'all let me know what you want to say, man, because I'm probably going to end it in a little bit. And then a little later, I am going to collaborate with Spitz389. So I'll catch you guys later. But if you got any more questions, leave it in the comment section and I'll answer before I end the stream. Imagine being drafted by the Cowgirls. Yeah, it'd be kind of like a tragedy. But hey, dude, it's cool. You know, everything's what it is. Man. I'll answer like maybe one or two more questions and I want to end it. Dude, I gotta work another shift, and then tomorrow I just get an 8-hour shift, and then the next day I'll get another 8 hours and then I'll rest. Let's see, man. I want to go to the playoffs and not win shit. That's kind of funny, Tommy. You're funny. Man, dude, I've been working 60. Yeah. How many tackles will Mitch make? Good question, man. That's a good question. How many tackles will he even make as a punter? It depends on how many damn kicks he gets that returns those big plays. Maybe he might get 10 tackles. Who knows? I don't know. Mitch can tackle. I'll admit that part because he can tackle for a punter. He could hit. Who's going to play center in your opinion? Who's going to play center? I got a good feeling it's going to be Daniel Brunskill because he's played around that spot, and I think they feel more comfortable at him at center. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was Donovan West. Donovan West or Jason Poole, they could be one of those mystery rookie offensive linemen. Yeah, he isn't afraid to tackle, no doubt. But I just think it's going to be Daniel Brunskill. Because if you put Daniel Brunskill at center, it kind of leaves the door open for Spencer Buford to even slide at the other guard spot. So that might be a good thing for Buford to play is that spot. And Brunskill can play anywhere, so he's Mr. Utility. So he might just be your starter from right there. And it does give you a chance to have an option at the guard spot. So I think that would make a lot of sense. So what about Brendo? Brendo, he kind of does have a upper edge too, but I don't know, man. He's been cut. He's kind of like the unproven player, dude. And then we just signed Keaton Southern too, so that's another mystery question. And you got Donovan West, you got Jason Poole. I'd rather pick J.C. Treader. Nobody's even signed him. That's the crazy part. Nobody's even signed J.C. Treader, and he's got experience, and it's crazy, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe we do get him. Maybe not, but if you want to build around Trey Lance, you got to build that chemistry with him. So I don't think just signing a player for a short contract would do no wonders for this team. They want somebody long-term. They probably want the communication to be good consistently. So we'll see what happens. I mean, here's how I want who you got for game one. Who I got for game one to be a starter, right? Oh, you're talking about the Warriors and the Celtics, right? Ah, man. So for tonight, ooh, man, dude, you're putting me on a tough spot, man. God damn it. Game one, man. I say neither, bro. Fuck them. I'm just playing, bro. I'll probably say Warriors. They're probably gonna win tonight. It's a tough matchup too because you got Tatum, you got a few other good players, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna lean towards the Warriors. I'm probably just gonna say you guys are gonna win it this year because Celtics they may look good too, but I think Warriors are more stacked, more healthy. They've been there and done it, so you have the upper advantage with experience, and you got players like Curry and Thompson back. So that's gonna be. I mean, dude, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. I just don't see no other team beating the Warriors now. Dude, they're healthy. They're stacked. It's anybody's freaking guess. I wouldn't say a sweep. I say game 6, the Warriors win the game. I say Golden State's going to win game 6. And if I'm correct about game 6 with the Golden State Warriors, man, I just have a good prediction. So, yeah, honestly, I think it depends on the refs. Will they let Boston play their game? Shit, I don't know, dude. Here's what I want to see happen, dude. Just don't let the damn Celtics win 17 freaking championships, please. Goddamn, I would be pissed if the damn Celtics were to get the same amount of championship as my damn Lakers. Do not even freaking give them the freaking 17 championship, please. Win your 7 finals. I'd rather deal with that than have the damn Celtics win 17. Fuck those little midgets. Fuck those leprechauns. Fuck those little leprechaun midgets. You fucking bum-ass Celtics. No disrespect to Wayne Breezy, man. No disrespect to Wayne Breezy. But I'm not going to let some damn leprechaun win a freaking championship the same amount as my Lakers and then surpass us. Fuck you guys. I'll say this. Fuck you guys. I don't give a shit. I pretty much made my shit clear. The Warriors need to win this damn shit. Don't get the Celtics to win a fucking championship, please. See? Yeah. So, just don't let me down, Warriors. Don't let me down. Just don't let me down. Just don't let me down, guys. That's all I can hope for. It's like, who would I rather suffer with? I'd rather suffer with the Warriors because you guys got 7 championships compared to us. You would need at least 10 more to catch up. Celtics, they win a championship, they're already tied with us, so it's freaking pointless. Larry Bird was good on his era. Yes, he was. He was one of the best at his position too. Him and Magic Johnson were a good rivalry for years, so it's legacy right there. Yeah. Game 6 Warriors, I got them winning, so yeah. You guys think Celtics are going to be tough? They're probably going to bring their best game. I really do think that this was the game I already said from the get-go. I said it like weeks ago. I said it from right off the bat that it was going to be the Warriors and Celtics. And if you don't see the receipts, I said that it was going to be that game. And hopefully this receipt is correct. Game 6, Warriors win. You can book that shit, and you guys can enjoy your damn moment of winning another championship, but you still got a long ways to reach here. But I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that you guys are going to win it. So Curry is one of the best at his position, and a healthy Klay Thompson. Healthy Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has been injured for the last couple of years, and the Warriors are healthy. They got Klay. How you going to stop Klay? That's the question. And then you got this kid Looney and quite a few other guys, Poole or wherever those other players you guys got. They're stacked off the bench. So you guys got a really good squad right there. And you guys have been there and done it. So it goes by experience. You guys are like this decade of the Spurs. The Spurs have been there and done it. Yeah. If the Celtics win, they would have 18 titles. I say fuck them. We should surpass them. Fuck them, dude. They're already going to get past us if we don't fucking do shit. Yeah, fuck the Celtics. Excuse my language. I know there's a lot of Celtics fans I know of. I know there's a Celtics fan by the name of Wayne Breezy. I love Wayne Breezy, and he's a good guy. Yeah. I'll give a lot of respect for Wayne Breezy. He's a diehard Celtics fan. He's a cool dude, but sorry, Wayne Breezy, I don't want y'all to win. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Man, I was hoping for John Chapman's damn Mavericks to beat the damn Warriors, but he couldn't do that. But I already knew they were going to win. I knew the Warriors were going to win. Yeah. I thought he was a 76 fan. No, he's a Celtics fan. If you watch some of his live streams, he has Celtics stuff on too. So he's a cool dude. Yep. Shows how much I know. And I just know that you guys are going to win. Like, how is Boston going to stop what the Warriors have, dude? You guys were listed as underdogs throughout the playoffs. You guys weren't even given a fair chance to win. You guys are healthy. You guys got a healthy Klay Thompson. You guys got a young squad. Your players off the bench is pretty stacked. You guys got a lot of players who have been in this championship and been there and done it. So you guys got a lot of experience when it comes to going to the NBA Finals and the playoffs in general. So I think the Warriors are just well tested because they just been off for a 2-year hiatus. So you still got the experience. You still got the same coach experience. You still got the same players who have won you championships. And then you got those young players who are just picking the knowledge off of these guys. So that's a huge benefit. What does Boston have that stands out? They're a young team. They're hungry. They got Tatum. They got a few other young talent. But that's all you got. That's all. Celtics is a young team. They're peaking at a good timing, but I don't know if they're going to win. So we'll see. But we'll see what happens. But my prediction is Game 6, Warriors are going to win it. And yours truly, the MVP will go to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson will be your MVP. So book it. He makes a comeback. He comes back from an injury after those 2 straight years. He plays one of his best games, and everybody gives him the MVP trophy. So I think it's going to be Klay Thompson winning the MVP for the finals. So there you go. Book it, and catch y'all later. Thank you, guys. See you guys later. I'm going to collaborate with a Houston Texans fan by the name of Spitz, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.